"Grandma, you'd look so cute with bangs." That's what my granddaughter said, smiling up at me, holding her phone with a photo of a woman, probably half my age, in a stylish bob with soft pieces falling perfectly on either side of her face. I laughed and shook my head. I had bangs once, years ago. It was a disaster. She giggled. "Well, maybe it's time to try the right kind." And that night, purely out of curiosity, I looked up curtain bangs. What I found surprised me. Not stiff, not severe, not trying too hard, just soft, feminine, gentle around the eyes and cheekbones. Curtain bangs for women over 60 that didn't hide anything, but simply made everything feel lighter. That little moment sparked a journey, and in today's video, I'm going to take you through it. We'll talk about the most flattering ways to combine curtain bangs with a bob, especially if you're looking for softness, volume, and elegance without the fuss. I'll show you why the bob with curtain bangs 2025 trend is not just stylish, but incredibly forgiving and age-appropriate. And most special of all, I'll share the story of a woman who, after 15 years of the same haircut, tried curtain bangs and saw herself in the mirror in a whole new way. So if that sounds like something you don't want to miss, hit the subscribe button and join me here on Glow After 60, where we celebrate timeless beauty, confident aging, and the quiet joy of looking in the mirror and smiling at what you see. Let's begin. So let's begin with what curtain bangs really are and why they work especially well for women over 60. The answer? Yes, more than ever. Curtain bangs are soft, face-framing layers that part gently in the middle or slightly off-center and flow down toward your cheekbones like elegant window drapes. But these aren't just pretty bangs. They serve a beautiful purpose, especially for women over 60. Because as we age, many of us start to feel that our features has become sharper. The forehead, temples, jawline, they all begin to lose that natural softness we once took for granted. And this is where curtain bangs step in, almost like a quiet stylist's whisper. Let me soften that for you. Is bangs don't cover you up. They reveal you, just more gently. They blur the hard edges, draw attention upward, and add an instant touch of femininity without shouting for attention. And here's something I love. Unlike blunt bangs, which can feel severe, or side-swept bangs that quickly go out of shape, curtain bangs grow gracefully. They're forgiving, adaptable, and so kind to thinning hair. They bring movement around the face, volume where it's needed most, and a sense of effortlessness that says, yes, I've lived, and yes, I still glow. If your haircut has ever felt a bit too flat, too structured, or not quite aligned with how you feel inside, curtain bangs for women over 60 might be exactly what you're missing. They're one of the most talked about features in the bob with curtain bangs 2025 trend, not because they're flashy, but because they fit real life, real hair, real women, real beauty. They don't try to make you look 30. They help you look like you, at your most luminous. So, we know why they work, but here's the fun part: how they shine when paired with the perfect bob. Let's explore a few combinations that women over 60 are loving right now, because not all bobs are created equal, and choosing the right match can make all the difference, especially after 60. Style 1. Blunt bob plus curtain bangs. The blunt bob has clean, even edges that give structure and presence. But when you pair it with curtain bangs for women over 60, you soften that structure beautifully. It draws attention to the eyes, softens the upper face, and brings balance to a strong jawline. Ideal for women who want a modern, polished look without harshness. That's for the structured look with softness on top. But what if your hair feels a little flat and you want more volume and bounce? Style 2. Layered bob plus curtain bangs. As our hair thins with age, especially around the crown, we often crave volume and movement. Layers bring that bounce, and curtain bangs frame the face so naturally that the whole style feels light, airy, and fresh. This combo is also one of the most low-maintenance looks in the Bob with Curtain Bangs 2025 family. Perfect for fine or flat hair needing softness and shape. Now, if you're leaning towards something shorter and effortlessly chic, the French bob might be calling your name. Style 3. French bob plus curtain bangs, shorter. Chic, a touch of edge. The French bob is a timeless classic, and when you add curtain bangs, it becomes both playful and refined. And if you have gray or silver hair, even better. The contrast between the defined bob and face-softening bangs for older women creates a striking but elegant look. Great for women who love simplicity with personality. And if you're not quite ready to go short, no worries. There's a beautiful longer option that still gives you shape, movement, and lift. Style 4. Long bob plus curtain bangs. Not ready to go short? The lob gives you freedom. It's long enough to tuck, pin, or pull back, but still structured enough to feel intentional. Now, add curtain bangs, and you have the perfect mix of flow and lift. Many women say it subtly reverses the pulling down effect they see in the mirror after 60. Best for longer faces or anyone easing into a shorter style with grace. No matter your choice, this isn't about chasing trends. It's about choosing a shape that reflects who you are now. Wise, radiant, and still evolving. Now that we've looked at the styles, let me pause for a moment, because sometimes the most powerful shift doesn't come from a haircut chart. It comes from a real woman's moment in front of the mirror. A few weeks ago, I received a message from Judith, 67 years old, from Oregon. She had worn the same bob for 15 years. It worked. It was fine, but she didn't love it. Then she saw a video about curtain bangs and thought, maybe that's what I've been missing. She printed out a photo, showed it to her stylist, and asked for a bob with curtain bangs, just soft enough to move as she walked. Here's what she told me after. It's the first time in years I've looked in the mirror and thought, there I am. Not younger, just lighter, happier. My granddaughter even said, "Grandma, you look pretty today." That's the quiet power of face-softening bangs for older women. They don't pretend to erase time. They honor it, while gently lifting what needs lifting and softening what no longer needs to be sharp. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about seeing her again, clearly, proudly, and with joy. Part 4. Easy styling and maintenance tips. Inspired? A little tempted to try? But then comes the second thought. Wait, bangs? Do I really want the hassle? Good news. Curtain bangs are some of the easiest bangs to live with. 1. Styling is optional. A simple blow dry with a round brush is often enough. Let them fall naturally to the sides, or even air dry and tuck behind the ear. They're forgiving, and that's what we love. 2. Keep products light. Use lightweight mousse or volumizing spray near the roots, especially if your hair is fine. Avoid oils or creams that weigh the bangs down. Think light and airy. Trim or let them grow. Curtain bangs grow out beautifully. If you miss a trim, they become soft, face-framing layers, still flattering, still feminine. That's why they're such a star of the Bob with Curtain Bangs 2025 look. Effortless and timeless. Embrace the movement. They move when you smile, when you turn, when you laugh. They bring life to your hair and light to your expression. Even salt and pepper or silver strands shine more naturally through them, without needing color or tricks. So whether you're styling them every morning or letting them do their soft little dance, curtain bangs have a way of lighting things up quietly. And sometimes that's all we need to feel like ourselves again. But sometimes that's all it takes to feel like you again. Curtain bangs aren't about chasing youth. They're about choosing softness, movement, presence. Whether it's a blunt bob, a French twist, or a lob with face-softening bangs for older women. I hope today's video gave you the courage to try something new or revisit something that made you feel beautiful once. Have you ever tried curtain bangs? Are you thinking about them now? I'd love to hear your story in the comments. And if this video lifted your spirit even just a little, subscribe to Glow After 60. Every week, we explore timeless beauty, honest style, and the kind of confidence that never ages. Coming up next, 3 bob haircuts that naturally lift the face. No surgery, no filler, just the right cut. You won't want to miss it. Until then, be kind to your reflection. She's been through a lot, and she still deserves to shine.